Hey, what's going on? Daniel here. Welcome back to another video. Today I want to talk about the very important subject of how to prove your income if you're planning to apply for a detailed nomad visa. I get this question quite a lot, and a lot of people want to know how they can prove your income if you work as a freelance, if you work a job. What are some of the ways through which you can prove your income to immigration officials in order to successfully apply for a detailed nomad visa? And in covering this extensively, I'll be talking about some of the questions or sub questions that comes up under this general topic. So why do you even need to prove your income if you're trying to apply for a detailed nomad visa? Well, the whole premise of a detailed nomad visa is for you to move from one country to the other or go live there for a period of time as a data nomad to enjoy some of the benefits that this country has to offer. Maybe that's cost benefit, tourism benefits, or just lifestyle change, if you will. So immigration officials or governments want to know, they want to be sure that you will be able to sustain yourself when you move into their country. Some of these countries have income requirements totaling about 3 to 4 times the local minimum wage. For example, in places like Croatia, Malta, Spain, they have income requirements that is equal to about 2 to 3 times the local minimum wage. So say, for example, the local minimum wage in a place like Spain or Portugal is about 1,500 euros. They want you to be making at least 3,000 euros in order to qualify for a detailed nomad visa. So they just want to know that you will not be a liability to the country or to public services when you move to that country. So what are some of the documents that you require in order to prove your income? There are several documents you can present. One is your bank statement, which is the most important. They want to see your bank statement dating back to at least 3 to 6 months, depending on what country you're applying to. And they want to see your bank balances. They want to see that you are depositing your income into this bank account in order to show fully that you can afford to live in this country. And applicants may be able to get statements from their online banking profile if you use a regular bank, or maybe you use a bank like maybe you use Wise or Revolut or any of this online banking services, Payoneer. You can log into your bank portal and you will be able to download your statement for the month that you require. Maybe that's 3 months, maybe that's 6 months. You'll be able to do that. Another way to prove your income is with your payslip. Say you work for a traditional company, 9 to 5. Of course, every 2 weeks or every month, however that frequently you receive your payments, you always get a payslip. Either that's an electronic payslip or a physical payslip. You can also present this as a proof of income that you make a certain amount of money. Next is your investment report. Some people don't have a traditional 9 to 5. Maybe they're already retired, or maybe they just have some investments in real estate, in crypto, whatever it is. You can present your investment report as a proof that you make a certain amount of money every single month. And next is your employment contract. If you are a freelancer, or maybe you work with a freelance company, you can present your employment contract as a proof of income. And also your employment contract states in some of those contracts that you are allowed to work remotely, which is what some of these countries want to see. So in addition to your payment slip, your bank contracts, whatever you're presenting, you may also need to provide your employment contract, your freelance contract, in order to present yourself as someone who makes a certain type of money. Now, tax return is something that you can also present as well. If you have your tax return for the previous year, you can present that as proof that you make a certain amount of money. Also, a lot of people want to know, does crypto count as proof of income in order to apply for the nomad visas? There is no straightforward answer to that, but if I want to give you a very simple basic answer, it would be no. Most immigration agencies, most governments want to see that you are making money, like real money, not Bitcoin, not USDT, not Ethereum, not any of these cryptocurrencies. They want to see that you make real money. And if you have a crypto holding, that may work if you're trying to obtain residency permits in some countries like the UAE, whatever that is. But in order to obtain most detailed nomad visas, crypto does not count. Now, does your proof of income need to be notarized? A lot of countries need to have you notarize all of your documents, whether that's your proof of income, whether that's your birth certificate, your criminal record, your health insurance, everything. They want it notarized or apostilled so that you can show the authenticity of that document. So you might want to think about, notarizing that. Also, if you have multiple freelance contracts or multiple jobs, can you present that as proof of income? Of course you can. Your income does not necessarily have to come from one income source. If you have multiple contracts with multiple clients, you are more than welcome to present those as proof of income for most digital nomad visas. Now, does every country require a proof of income in order to apply for digital nomad visa? The simple answer to that is no. There are many countries, not exactly many, but there are a few countries that allow you to apply without having any proof of income. Georgia is one of them, Brazil is one of them, Albania is one of them, and a lot of these countries, it's not necessarily a digital nomad visa, it's just an immigration policy that allows certain certain passports to live in the country for a long time, which I also consider to be like a digital nomad visa, if you will, because you can live in these countries for sometimes 6 months to 1 year. And what are some of these countries? Anguilla, Curacao, Armenia, this one, Bermuda, Georgia, Brazil, Albania, like I mentioned, are some of the countries that allow you to apply for their nomad visas without having to have a proof of income. If you still have questions, let me know down in the comments. And if you are traveling as a digital nomad, of course, it's very important to make sure that you're protected, that you're safe from all your travels. With that said, check out my link to my most trusted, my most recommended travel insurance, Nomad insurance for digital nomads, anyone who works remotely and travels pretty often, and that is from SafetyWing. It's an affiliate link, so check it out in the description down below, and check out some of the other tools that I use to travel effectively and safely as a digital nomad as well. If you still have any questions, again, let me know down in the comments. Follow me on Instagram and shoot me a message. I try to respond as much as possible, and my Patreon link is down below as well. If you haven't subscribed, perfect time to do so. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. I'll be happy to have you around in this community for the longest time. Again, my name is Daniel, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.